Hello internet friends, and thanks for joining me again for another exciting video where I try to survive. Last time we managed to survive the first 12 days looking around, we found some villagers, and we even got them set up in our little hut. This time, I'd like to focus on base building. I'd like a nice, pretty area that's all level, and a big house with enough space for some storage. I'd also like enough space for some villagers, and a place to be able to put a bed, an enchanting table, and a few other things. I've never been very good at base building, so I've looked online to try and find a couple of designs that I might be interested in, and I think I've found one that might do it for me. I'm going to need some more resources, and I'm going to need to level this area out first, so let's crack on. First thing I'd like to do is just level all this out. I'm going to start off behind the house here. I'm going to level all this out up to maybe the end of here. And then I'll do the same up here all the way to where the grass starts. And then I'll even close this off because I don't want to fall in. I'll get all of this done and we'll see what it looks like. It's now day 17, so it's taken 5 days to flatten this area out. I've put some torches down so that things don't spawn at night, because they were, and it wasn't very good. And now, I just need to dig out a rough area for where the house is going to go. I found this on TikTok, of all places, after Googling, and it was posted by a user called Humoki, I think it is, called Minecraft Starter House. I'm probably not going to use the design entirely. I'm going to make it my own, but I want the rough outline. So to start it off, I need 51 spaces going that way. We'll do it probably starting here. There we go, there's the outline, which took me forever to understand. I think I've got it right. Now, I just need to dig up one layer down all the way in, and that'll be my floor. I think I've decided what I want my floor to be, but I'm going to need some jacaranda wood. So I'm going to go over there and grab some. So for the floor, I've decided to go for jacaranda slabs, which are these. I like the white pattern of them. Usually I'd go for quartz or something, but these will do. It's day 20, and now I'm going to build a wall. Now I'm just working on another floor. Same slabs as before, just on the next floor. Now the top half I'm going to make out of jacaranda logs, but I think I'm going to strip them. I like that. There we are, that's a nice frame for the house done. Now I'm just going to work my way up here and make another set of stairs. Now I just need to fill the walls in and add a couple of windows and make it look a little bit more homely. Then I can start moving my things in. And now I'll just add my final windows. It's the jacaranda stairs in the middle, 2 of them, surrounded by jacaranda planks on either side, just like that. And then glass is going to go in the middle there. And that'll be our windows. Nice and easy, super uniform. probably the first place I built that looks somewhat pretty. Still a little bare though, because we don't have anything inside it yet. But we will. We will. Now we add a roof. That was a close one. Oof. Had we not been wearing diamond, we'd be dead. We'd be dead. I'll also now fill in the windows. I've made a small chest area just in here. This is where all my storage will be. And we can upgrade these to diamond chests eventually. Now I'm just going to make a couple of little farms. It's day 32. I've spent 20 days on this so far. And all I'm doing at the moment is just adding some stone bricks to surround the house so that it looks a little bit nicer. Because I didn't like the gravel and stuff. And since we're having a farm anyway, I thought it'd be nice just to frame it all with some of these stone bricks. Next, I'm going to get some water for the farm, but I'm also going to collect some of these leaves just to try and decorate my house. I kept trying to sleep, but it wouldn't let me. It kept saying there were monsters nearby. I think there were some spiders that had climbed up after I ran away from them earlier, so instead I came outside, thought I'd risk the nighttime, and I've bordered this just with some stone bricks. And now I'm going to put some dirt down all along here, just to make it look a little bit nicer. It'll turn into grass eventually, but I don't like the gravel. I am a little wary because we have a wooden roof and it's a bit of a thunderstorm. Maybe we should sleep now. Right, we're on day 36 and I've pretty much finished the house. I say house, it's like a dorm. I've got a farm. I bordered this with jacaranda leaves. All I need to do is fill it in there with things that I want in there. I'll give you a little tour around. As you can see, I've bordered all of this with stone bricks. I almost died. Woohoo! That popped out of nowhere. Didn't like that. Okay. Inside, it's pretty bare at the moment. Got my chests over there. Got my easy villager stuff over here. Furnaces in the corner. And then a stone cutter there for any of the stone cutting blocks that I might need. Got an Enderman that's got in. That's never good. Don't look at him. Windows all around. It's all pretty out there, as you can see. And then I've got my bedroom up on the top floor, which is just here. It's taken about 14 days to get to this. To say it's taken so long, I'm actually quite happy with it. This is probably the most time I've ever spent building something. While I did find the design somewhere else, I've tried to make it my own. And I think the jacaranda leaves really do help finish it off. I think my next objective is going to be working on easy villagers to get my enchantments and to find a good pool of lava for some obsidian so that I can make an enchanting table, and then I can set that up in one of the rooms in the building. I have to be mindful of time. It's day 36, and I want to get the Ender Dragon done and a few other things within the 100 days. I'd like a mystical agriculture farm so that I can get some resources, and I'd also like AE2 set up somewhere in the building, or at least somewhere in this little compound I've made, by the end of the 100 days. That only leaves me 64 days to do all that. Let's see what I can do. Next, I'll do a quick pan of the house so that you can see it in all its glory. But I think now is a good place to leave it. It's taken probably about 6 to 8 hours to build this thing. It probably shouldn't have, but I'm not very good. Everything else has been done in the background, so there's not really much else to show you. Instead, I've decided to include a full time-lapse of this being built so you can watch it all at once without any commentary. And over the top of that, I've decided to include a special surprise. This will be the first video where I'm including chapters from my recently released book. Stay tuned if you're into that, and you can listen to the prologue of my new book, To Anywhere and Everywhere Beware, The Chronicles of Samuel. If that's not something for you, then fair dues, you can tune out now. If it is, enjoy listening. Leave a comment and let me know how it is. Goodbye for now. To Anywhere and Everywhere Beware, The Chronicles of Samuel. Written and read by Jack Haig. Prologue. My story is one of wonder, betrayal, and loss. A story filled with magic and a lust for power so incomprehensibly destructive and consuming, most will shrug it off as a mere child's tale. But even the old stories hold wisdom from those before us that should be heeded, and this is no different. This is the story of the door in my attic. A door that should be treated with the respect and fear it commands. A door so dangerous it can threaten not only your life, but all life on this, albeit insignificant world we call Earth. The door is not simply a door. It is not merely the metal that comprises its parts. It is an entity, almost its own being, that craves to be utilized. However, before you are tempted to seek out this door for yourself, know of the trials it has put me through. It has given me everything I never knew I wanted, and then taken it all away in a magnificently tragic fashion. I have heard it said that you should not believe everything you read, but heed my warning. The door is more than it seems. It calls to me still. I can hear its menacing yet alluring hum as clear as the waves from an ocean. If you use the door, it will call to you as well. It will draw you in with a mysterious force, and once it has you in its grasp, you will never be free. This story, while long, is the truthful recount of my experiences. The story of how I learned what I truly wanted from life, how I gained it all and then lost it due to my own greed and blind superiority. The story of how I was molded into the person I am today, the person who fought, harnessing every bit of spite, hatred, and rage to get back everything they lost. My name is Samuel Jeffrey Wood, and this is my story.